Hello, everyone. Let's begin our class now. What we are going to do today is overview of human resources management. So, before we officially enter our class, let's take a look at this case first. Heidek is an internet company, and after it was established, developed very rapidly. In just a few months, its employees doubled. Where's manager Zhang from HR? He's got a science and engineering background. I haven't been exposed to this human resources management for long, but he's very familiar with companies and IT. He's a member of this high-tech enterprise. Manager of human resources management, he found that the company had a lot of. There are many problems. For example, not having the right backbone staff. Staff turnover is too high. The employee's position doesn't match. Irrational and so on. And in this case, Mr. Zhang specially hired professional human resource management consulting team to consult. So what about this? We can see. And from this case, we know human resources management, it is a science, is an art. How do we keep people and people? Organic combination. Let human resources work, really work. We also need our business in practice to accumulate experience. Continuous progress under the guidance of theory. So please think about it. How are we supposed to proceed? Personnel selection and management. Let's look at today's learning goals. First, we need to know concept and content of human resources management, familiar with human resource management tasks, and understand personnel management, relationship with human resources management. Let's see what human resources are. Attention to human resources. We are talking about having personnel with certain institutional intellectual knowledge and skills. Well, it's one of the most important things. The most active factor is the most important resource of all. So what about the development of our production? Play a decisive role. So we need to understand the competition between companies. Actually, competition for what? Is competition for human resources. So what is human resource management? It's an organizational function. Simply put, it's human resources management. It's programmed and functional. Appears in the attraction of members of the organization. Maintain the development process of evaluating and adjusting a range of activities. Let's take a look at human resources management, mainly common in the following aspects: job analysis, HR planning, staff recruitment selection, use of employees, management of performance, payroll management, employee training and development, labor relations, and employee career management. So let's look at human resources management. What kind of mission is it going to accomplish? First and foremost, through the planning we just talked about, organization, deployment, and recruitment, we need to ensure a certain quantity and quality of labor and a variety of professionals, and allocate it to the production and operation activities of enterprises, meeting the needs of business development. This is the main task. Then, we can use various ways and means. Intensify training for employees in a planned manner, and constantly improve their cultural knowledge and professional skills, combining each employee specific career goals. Do a good job in selecting and using employees, assessment and reward and punishment work, to be able to find talent, rational use of talent, and give full play to the role of talent. And all the other things we can do, like ideological education, reasonable arrangement of labor and work, care about the lives and material interests of employees, etc. Motivate employees to work according to the requirements of modern enterprise system. We also need to do a good job in salary management, coordinate industrial relations, and so on. And finally, let's take a look. Personnel administration and human resources management. What are they similar and different? First of all, we need to understand what personnel management is. Personnel management is what we often call personnel work. It's an organizational event, one of the earliest management functions that developed mainly refers to the organization's acquisition of the personnel needed and to the members of the organization that already exist. Make a reasonable deployment. Activities organized. Mandate of personnel management. It's about coordinating human relationships. Relationship between organizational members and organizational goals. Creating benefits for the organization. It also benefits the personal environment of the organization members. The objective of the management system with the individual goals of the organization members. Fully mobilize the enthusiasm of all members of the organization. What about human resources management? It mainly lies in the scientific and rational use of talent. Give full play to the human role. It's about promoting rapid social and organizational development. As we can see from the introduction just now, they have something in common. For example, managing the same object. They are managers. So some of the management content is the same. For example, salary allocation, labor safety, and so on. Some management methods are the same. For example, discipline, training, etc. So you can also see personnel administration and human resources management. They are different, too. First of all, conceptually, personnel management, it's about people-oriented, but HR management, it's about using human resources. Personnel management is more reactive. Human resources management, we need to develop. Personnel management is simple. Human resource management is rich. The managerial position of personnel management is the executive level of work. Human resource management is the decision-making level of management. Personnel management is mainly about working methods. And human resource management is involved and work transparently. Personnel management is a non-productive and non-efficient department, but human resources management, it is a sector directly related to production and efficiency. People management is about results. Human resources management, it's about process and human development. Personnel management is event-centered, and human resources management more emphasis on personnel unity. More people. Personnel management is managing the people you have. And human resource management focuses on the development of potential. Let's take a look at today's study summary. Our country has a large population. The number of human resources is very huge, but the quality, not optimistic. School education, it's just a knowledge preparation for everyone. But these people have to adapt to the requirements of society. He also needs social organizations, secondary development of human resources, and training. This not only includes training in skills. It also includes, for example, interpersonal communication, code of conduct, education in many aspects such as social morality. So for enterprises, professional education is a very important part of it. So, please think about it next. What is the current situation of human resource management in small and medium-sized enterprises? What do we need to pay attention to? Please think about the following questions and go down to preview. Okay, that's all for today's class. Thank you.